committed suicide and left this world and left a void in all of our hearts. He was a big influence of mine. I don't sing anything like Brad, but musically speaking, that's the first album I ever purchased when I was 13. And it had a big impact on me and changed my life musically speaking. So when that happened with Brad, they were going to perform their last show ever. And they asked me to come and sing with a number of singers, Sammy Hagar, Ann Wilson, Mickey Thomas, just a big, huge, long list of singers. And they wanted me to sing a song called Higher Power. I wasn't familiar with that song, but I was certainly willing to sing it. I think they thought it was fitting for me. And long story short, a lot of the other singers dropped out, and then they asked me to come and sing. I was mowing the lawn, and Tom called me. And I shut the mower off. It said restricted on my phone. I never answer restricted calls that come in. So I answered this one for some reason, and it was Tom Scholes on the other line. And he said he went and purchased some Stryper albums, and he was blown away by the songs and by my voice and everything. And that kind of blew me away, you know. And he said, we'd like you to come and sing More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, rock and roll band. And then I think I had to go like change my shorts when he asked me that, because I got a little nervous, you know. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, you know, More Than a Feeling is probably one of the hardest songs to sing in rock and roll of all time. So I learned all the guitar parts. I wasn't asked to do that, but I did that. I spent about 2 weeks just going over those parts. So I walked in with the guitar, and they're like, oh, what, huh, you know? And they said, here, why don't you plug in? I plugged into Brad's rig. It said Brad Delp on his rig, so very surreal, very, very odd in a strange way. But I plugged into his rig, and they said, all right, let's jam, let's play some music. And we started playing music. And we got about halfway through Rock and Roll Band. We were doing like 3-part harmonies. Gary Peel, Tom Scholes, and myself. We were doing 3-part harmonies, and Tom stopped about midpoint and said, oh my gosh, you know, the guitars, whoa. And he said, I didn't know you played, you learned all this, and I did, and spent a lot of time on that. And then the next day we had a rehearsal, and he said, all right, let's hear More Than a Feeling. And I kid you not, I had to excuse myself and go to the bathroom again. I really did, for God honest truth. I went in there, I hung in there for a minute, splashed water on my face, and went out there and sang More Than a Feeling. I sing it like me. He let me sing it like me. He didn't want Brad out of me. He wanted Brad out of Tommy, the other singer, but not me. So I sang it, and they loved it. Went to perform this show, last show ever for Boston, and after the show, it was so magical and such a wonderful night celebrating Brad's life that he came backstage and he asked me to join the band and said they were going to continue on. So I went out and toured with them the next year. We did 56 shows, and that was very unbelievable. You know, one of those moments in time where it's like, what just happened? But Stryper is my main priority, and really always has been, even though we broke up and gone our separate ways, whatnot. Stryper's always kind of the main priority, and the reason for that, for me anyway, even though we don't always live like we should or do what we should do, we're not the best examples always, because we're flawed. But the thing about Stryper is the lyrical, the content, the message. Yeah. It's life-changing. So, you know, I view that far more important than being a member of Boston. So that's why I left Boston and focused on Stryper. So anyway, that's my short little bleep on the radar with Boston. Try this one, see how it works out. Lisa's going to be Amanda tonight. Her name's now Amanda, just for this song. Babe, tomorrow's so far away. Something I just have to say. I don't think I get out what I'm missing. Another day, knowing I love you. I can't look at you rhyming the lyrics at the same time. I'm sorry.
too close again, and I don't wanna see it. If I tell you tonight, will you tell and walk away? Knowing I love you. I'm gonna take you by surprise and make you relax and then know. I'm gonna tell you right away, I can't wait another day and then know. I'm gonna say it like a man and make you understand and then know. I love you. Feel like today is the day, looking for the words to say. Do you wanna be free? Are you ready to feel this way? I don't wanna lose you. So, maybe too soon, I know. This feeling takes so long to grow. If I tell you today, will you never let me go? I don't wanna lose you, no. I'm gonna take you by the past and make you realize and know. I'm gonna take you all the way, I can be another day and know. I'm gonna say it like a man, make you understand and know. Oh, feel the way I do. I don't wanna wait my whole life through to say I'm in love with you.